Handsum Gambler, one goal, clean sweep, going 5 for 5 every UFC card. I am the Handsum Gambler. Thanks, folks. This week we're in sunny Miami, Florida for UFC 327, Prochazka V Ulberg. This card is stacked and has a little of everything on it. Title fight, contenders, retirement fight, and the dogs are barking. Before we talk about these green checkmark picks, let's talk about what was UFC Fight Night. Money McConnell, Chris Duncan. I killed it. I killed the bookies. I knocked almost everything out of the park. I went 4-1 at an 80% clip. Let's talk about it. In the first fight of the night, I had Darius Flowers over Lando Banana. Banana had been on the couch for 3 years. This was the easiest money on the card. I did not see the finish happening so easy, but excellent slam and finish for Darius Flowers. Easy money. Cash. Fight number 2, Kai Kamaka III over Dakota Hope. Boom. Called it just like I seen it. That was a great way to capitalize on the card. Last minute fight. Fight number 3, I told y'all about my bias pick. Ethan Ewing over Rafael Estevan. This camp, CSW, Combat Submission Wrestling, Fulton, California. Eric Polson's camp. I'm trying to tell y'all, those guys are legit. The discipline was on point. You've seen that. And I'm telling you, he has a dirty ground game too. You may not get to see it with hands like that, but it's there. Fight number 4 was Guillermo Pat over Thomas the Train. My only miss of the night. I'll take this one on the chin. As I've been waiting for a breakout performance like this from Thomas the Train since the Usman fight. Thomas the Train is one of these guys that still has a regular job. I believe he's like a diesel mechanic. And it's going to take performances like this to get him to be a full-time fighter and make enough money to quit that job. So I did enjoy that, even though I took my loss. But that's my only one in the night, and I'll take it on the chin. And fight number 5 was Jose Delano over Robert Uchala. I missed the finish on this fight, but I'll take the win, and the money line bet. That was my 80% clip from last week. Let's jump into this funky-ass fade parade. Who stunk up the joint? 2 entries. Stuart Nickel, 3-fight losing streak, 31 years old, no improvement, no upside, no reason to back him going forward. I'm done off the train. Fighter 2 was Robert Uchala. I've seen enough in those 2 fights. He calls himself the faker, and I think he faked his way into the UFC, and he does not look like he's UFC caliber, and I'm done with that experiment. Easiest money is to not bet on him or bet against him in his next fight, and I'll be doing that for both of these guys. I'm off their trains. Bonus time. Who got paid? Who got paid? Because we got paid. Tommy McMillan and Manolo Zacchini. That guy's terrible. Zacchini's terrible, but they are taking home $100K for 5 of the night, and $25K bonuses went to Alessandro Costa and Alice Pereira for that nasty knee that she hit on. I don't even remember old girl's name, but she got kneed into the shadow realm. Thank these fighters for some primetime violence. It's truly what we watch the sport for. And let's get into this week's green check mark picks. Fight number 1, Charles Radke over Francisco Prado. Simple breakdown. He's more imposing. He's the better grappler. Prado's young. He's only like 23. He doesn't have the power that can change the fight. He's more of a volume guy. And I think that the more well-rounded mixed martial artist wins this. Give me Charles Radke money line and Radke double chance, decision, and sub. Fight number 2, Kelvin Gastelum over Vicente Luque. Vicente Luque is just here for a check. I'm just being honest with you folks. He doesn't getting hit anymore. He said that right before he came back from the brain bleed. He doesn't enjoy getting hit anymore, and his heart's not in it. And Kelvin Gastelum is going to hit him and hit him hard and take him down and ground and pound him. And it's going to be a tough night at the office. So give me Kelvin Gastelum money line, and let me get a inside the distance bet. And I'm going to also take a double chance of knockout and decision. And so the 3 separate bets. Fight number 3, give me Kevin Holland over Randy Brown. Holland is younger, he's longer, and the guy, he has a submission edge. Can't forget about that. And the guys that beat him tend to be a lot more imposing, like Roman Dolidze and Renner de Ritter. They're more imposing builds are the ones that he has problems with. Randy Brown doesn't have that type of build. I don't think that he can sit there and out wrestle Kevin Holland without him standing up or subbing, and I don't think he's going to be able to really take Kevin Holland down at all and do anything with him. People that have success against him tend to bully him into that success, and Randy Brown's not that type of bully. He's more of like a counter striker, and it's going to be hard to do that against that long rangey striking of Kevin Holland. I don't see Brown being imposing enough to win this fight. Give me Kevin Holland money line. Give me Kevin Holland double chance, sub, and decision. In fight number 4, give me Marquel Medeiros over Chris Padilla. Tread lightly on this, folks, as this is just my stylistic opinion of this fight. I feel like this is Marquel Medeiros' fight. He's really good at slipping away, and he's a lot more smoother than people are giving him credit for. He does not get hit a bunch, and I think that carries over into this fight, especially with it being a late replacement. He should have the gas tank to go 15 minutes and do everything that he was going to do with the previous opponent. He should be able to have that same success. So give me Medeiros. Take the plus money on the dog that had a full camp, and let me just get a money line bet on that. Fight number 5, Azamat Murzakanov over Paulo Costa. This is about trajectory. One guy's rising, one guy's fading. Costa hasn't had a finish in 5 years. I think it's like 5 years. Like it's been a long time since he's had a finish. And Murzakanov is on a finishing streak. So you got a guy that hasn't had a finish in 5 years versus a guy that's on a finishing streak. So give me the simple money. Give me Azamat Murzakanov in money line bet. And then we get the double chance bet of KO and decision. Let's get into this official main event lean. So this is the breakdown of this fight. We have a berserker versus a technician. Yuri the berserker brings the chaos, the experience, and the pressure. Ulberg brings being bigger, cleaner, and more powerful. And in fights like this, it's usually the precision that beats the chaos, and I'm going to ride with that. I'm going to say that Carlos Ulberg knocks Yuri out in the first 2 rounds. I think primarily happens in the first round, though, as I think he's going to tag Yuri and turn Yuri on to get aggressive, and then Yuri comes in and gets sidestepped, outstrafed, and he gets hit, lands a bomb, jumps on top and finishes him through ground and pound, or the one punch puts him out even. But I think it's going to be a devastating counter strike that puts Yuri away. Best in recap starts now. Charles Radke money line, Kevin Gastelum money line, Kevin Holland money line, double chance, sub and decision, Marquel Medeiros money line, Azamat Murzakanov money line, and a double chance bet of KO and decision. The official main event lean is Carlos Ulberg by KO. Coming off an 80% night, folks. 80%. My confidence is high. My reads are sharp right now. And this card feels like another opportunity to cash big. The mission stays the same. I find the value, I stack the units, I stay dangerous. This has been another episode of the Handsum Gambler. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Please, I need all the subs that I can get. Stay sharp, play smart, bet on charm, and win with style. I am the Handsum Gambler, and I'm cashing out, folks. I will see you next week.
It's the greatest team of all time. That squad right there.